Hey there, machas. We've talked about Aomine's formless shots. Now let's talk about the other part of his game, which is his handles and speed. Both of them are pretty related actually.
The different styles of handling the ball. Aomine's style makes him look a lot faster than he actually is.
And since he's already fast, that's even more effective.
Just like how Akashi's style makes him look like he can see the future.
Akashi's style is more of observe every last detail of the defender's body positioning and how they're standing, where their weight is, every single thing, and then use it all against them. Aomine, on the other hand, is more of set up the defender, get them slightly out of position, and then blow by. This is usually with a change of speed or a slight fake in the other direction, usually with his feet. Now this style is more like how I play Hot Sauce Professor. In fact, most of the street ballers.
Now of course, everyone uses changes of speeds, everyone observes their defender. But when we talk style, it's about what's most effective for you based on your strengths and weaknesses.
There are a few other styles also, and I'll have a video for you at the end about all this. For now, let's get more into Aomine's style of handles. There are two things to it, his speed and agility, and his skill with the ball. First off, Aomine is naturally fast.
But it's his changes of speed that make him look even faster. He can stop quickly from running full speed or start running full speed from a complete stop. Just because Aomine is fast doesn't mean he dribbles fast all the time.
So he starts dribbling at about half speed. Then the defender kind of adjusts to this rhythm. Then suddenly he's going to go full speed and the defender is not going to be ready for that.
Unlike in this clip where he goes max speed all the way from the beginning and the defender is ready for it, so they keep up and they're able to get the steal, get the block, whatever. And of course, it tires you out.
So to do this effectively, when you're starting slow, you start more upright with your center of gravity a little higher. Then when you want to go faster, you suddenly drop your center of mass and go faster. This way you're using the gravitational force to increase your speed.
Sometimes a defender will still keep up, so you need to be able to stop suddenly also. For this, you need to shift your center of gravity backwards. A great way to do that is to strike the ground hard with your foot, way out in front of where your center of gravity is.
Now moving on to the next part, the skill. You need to be comfortable doing all kinds of moves at all kinds of times. And not just what you do with the ball in terms of the move itself, but you need to know different footwork patterns, you need to be able to coordinate them with the ball, and you need to know the different context of when to do what. And yes, you need to be able to do all this without thinking about it before. This is not pre-planned moves, guys. It's improvisation on the spot. So the way you can kind of practice this, get better at it, is freestyle around, just dribble. Maybe to music, so that you know you get the speed change part also in.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice back with the brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance.
Then you need to kind of read the defender's focus. If they're kind of settled into your slow pace, then that is the time when you need to suddenly change pace and go. Now this just comes with practice, it's not something we can tell you how to do.
You should also be able to do all this with contact. And the hardest part here isn't the strength or the skill. It's about having a clear mind and not getting stressed out due to contact and make the right play without getting the ball ripped. It's something I myself struggled a lot with, but again, this comes with practice.
And a third thing which can help but isn't absolutely necessary is what we call animal instinct. It's something that all animals have, and people too, we are also animals, right? So what this ends up looking like is extremely fast reflexes. But actually, you're kind of sensing their presence and their energy. Like you see a dog on the street or something, it can sense if you're afraid of it and all. Right. It's kind of like mind reading where you can sense what a person wants to do and where they're focusing, how much they're focusing, if they're afraid, this, that. And just a split second before they make their move, you'll know that they're going to do this.
Unlike Emperor Eye, this works better the less you think about it, and instead of trying to see the future, you're completely in the present. Ironically, noobs are better at animal instinct than a lot of experienced players because they play purely based on instinct. A lot of experienced players rely more on knowledge, so when someone does something unconventional, they're caught off guard. But if you actually listen to your instincts, you can get better at this with experience, to the point where you can sense a defender's level of focus and anticipate contact and dodge it.
And not only on offense, it's going to help you with defense, passing, playmaking, every single thing. Now, if you want to learn about Akashi's style of handling, do click here. For all the different styles, click here. And yeah, it's not my video, it's from one of the bigger basketball channels around here. And make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications. I've got plenty more amazing videos like this coming.